Greetings people, it is pretty sunny outside, so ignore all the light on my face. I still wear glasses so I can read what is on screen. You probably heard about this before, as they do have a top 5 esports org called Gaming Gladiators. And if you watch esports at all, you've probably seen about them, and then in relation with that, have heard about gaming, something like that. Now why do we make the video? Pretty simple. They have a token which is down 50-something% since the launch about a month ago. There have been some things that they're working on that might fit into the whole narrative of AI plus gaming plus onboarding regular people into crypto, and then you know the price, it goes up and everybody's happy. They're layer 2 on BNB, the world's biggest source of decentralized GPUs. Short explanation, you can download their software on Windows, create an account with your email or by logging in with Google, set up your wallet in there, and then you just play games where you have the platform on in the background, which then earns rewards over time, and custom designed in-game assets that you can use anytime. Now here's the thing, if you ever went to Korea, and most of you never did, me neither, but it will go soon. They have something called PC Bang, PC Bang, just internet cafes with a bunch of PCs. But if you play any games like League of Legends, for example, on those computers, you automatically unlock every single skin in the game without paying for anything. And this is somewhat related to this, as in you play the game anyways, whatever you play on your PC. Maybe you play CSGO, for example, and then you have the software open, running in the background, get some rewards for doing what you do anyways, while then also, and there will be more in the future of course, you will get more usable in-game assets over time. And then for certain games, for example, maybe you get a skin, maybe you get a different icon for your name or title or rank, but obviously more and more in the future as they're still in the optimization phase over here. Now they're trusted by the best in the industry, as they say, by the BNB chain, Gambit, Vanley, MuleSoft, Snack Club, as well as YGG. And they're the owners of the Gaming Gladiators over here that have teams in various different games. So if you ever watched Fortnite competitively, or StarCraft 2, or Dota, Tekken, Apex, if you use our imagination of anything is possible in the future, what do they actually try to do? So right now when I record this video, for example, my PC doesn't do anything but recording this screen and, you know, having the image of the camera, the video feed. All the computing power in my PC is kind of wasted, because it could do something right now. It could mine something, for example, or have something running in the background that actively works and uses the hardware, but it doesn't, because all I do right now is record something. Now when you play a game, all you do is you have a gaming PC with like a 4080 RTX, which is what I have, as a humble flex mentioned right here, but that graphics card could earn me money while I play anyways, or it could farm something, could mine something, but I'm not actively using it for that, as we are currently running out of computing capacity. So they simply look into who has the computing power. People with computers, you know, 1 + 1 = 2, which can then be harnessed into supercomputer type data processing network, delivering the capability needed to process large amounts of data just with the 1.6 billion strong global PC gaming community alone. So that's why they developed a platform to harness that power and reward the individuals who allow their devices to participate, generating passive rewards of the participants and revenue for gaming. So it's a win-win for something that you have anyways. It shouldn't take away from the experience. You get rewarded, they get rewarded, everybody wins. They receive payment in a variety of different fiat and cryptocurrencies. They created their own token, which is down a little bit. To be fair, anything that has to do with AI is down by like 50%, so we're still at the very start of this whole bull run. What this one is at in a year from now, we'll see. So the payments that they receive go back into GMRX, which is paid to users in proportion to the amount of processing their device provides for a job. They keep 10%, give back 90%. They also mentioned over here on Twitter the buyback program that they have, where 7% goes into staking pools, 3% is burned, 80% for users, and 10% for Gamin, which then means as they grow, buybacks increase. However, if you notice one thing when it comes to the token, market cap 60 mil, diluted market cap 922, with 93% still being locked. However, there's time-locked staking for GMRX, there are buybacks, and because it's a layer 2 thing on BNB, they allow for 150,000 transactions per second, which means with more and more people joining, the whole dilution problem should be obsolete. They got some pretty interesting ideas long term. One of them is going to be that there will be watch and earn, which means let's say you watch esports on Twitch. Yesterday for me, for example, there was LCK, so League Championship Korea, T1 against Gen G, and they want to implement this in a way where if you watch live streams of esports for certain games, you also get rewarded for watching, so you can kind of monetize existing. I like the idea. There are some more features being developed. They want to have everything obviously decentralized. If you own in-game assets, those are yours. Give access to new Web3 games, and then combine the whole Web2 Gaming part, which is like 98% of people, with Web3, onboard them, and be the one that leads us into the future. Now that's cool and all, how do they make money? Well, they emerge in this 13 trillion deep in industry. There's monetization through Gaimin.cloud, the marketplace, games launcher, as well as the gladiators. Cloud is the cloud computing that we mentioned before with up to 90% of returns for us. The marketplace in which they can sell a variety of products, services, both digital and physical. Think of this like, let's say Steam Marketplace, for example, or you buy and sell skins in CSGO. They got their game launcher as well, so they could, for example, become the Steam of Web3. And right now they're building towards the minimum viable product version of that launcher. But then again, start of the bull run, we'll see where this one is going to be in like a year and a half from now. And then also through their esports teams, they do generate revenue from sponsorships. And then of course, the more they win, the more they get. If you go through, you will notice that everything in here has been checked already, which is like a list of accomplishments for the whole team. For example, down there, the last thing was partnerships with Sophia Voice, Hanson Robotics, and Singularity Net. Benefit from each other's technologies with a focus on AI language learning model, data processing, and distributed Web3 infrastructure. Whole lots of words to unpack there. But that then leads you to the announcement post over there. And to me so far, it looks like instead of going for like 50 random partnerships, you know, we've seen it in some projects, that when you scroll down on their main page on the website, that under partnerships, they have 40, 50, 60 things listed. It's like partnership with this one. Why? Why not? And it seems mostly pointless, but in here it seems much more focused on this is good, we can help each other, shake hands, be happy. And I like that, quality over quantity. As they said themselves in the white paper, they did barely any marketing so far and already have 350,000 gamers onboarded. I would assume this simply means individual downloads. And if they're 1.6 billion, then there's some more market share that we can get in here. I'll have the links to everything in here down below. Get the token if you want to on Gate, Bybit, KuCoin, PancakeSwap as well. And, which is pretty cool, on Solana as well. They also have two different NFT collections. The Gamin Genesis over here, where you get like monthly benefits depending on your tier for silver, gold, and black gold. And then they have their profile picture collection, I think, on Magic Eden on Solana, which might be something for one of you guys. Because recently, two of you asked, hey, are you buying and selling any NFTs? And I said, that's not my area of expertise. But for those two of you, and who else is interested, they got them as well. And then lastly, if you have a Windows PC, you can play games, earn rewards, and just test this one out. Now, as they mentioned on the main page, this one is still being optimized. So just in case your game crashes or it lags or something like that, we're still early on. But if you can see the long-term potential, keep this one in mind for sure. I will see how everything in here goes with token unlocks plus price and market cap changes over the next couple months. But this could very likely be something that we look at in like half a year from now, a year from now, and say, oh yeah, it was pretty obvious to get this. Now what it does exactly, we'll find out pretty soon. And just like Mr. Alex Backer over here, Monday is a day for fasting. And I'm doing my water fast, and I can tell you, I'm really hungry and I do want to eat something. But Healthy Rich Guy said, no food. Again, nothing to lose. You can simply download that, test it out, see how it goes. And in the worst case, you get some experience with that and get some rewards. And that seems like a good deal.